Sunday Soak Ladies Edition.
Cheers!
We are a little bit sassy and classy and a bit badassy, so we're going to get started here. Welcome to the Sunday Soak. Our gentlemen are all away this weekend, so we're doing a Sunday Soak takeover. I'm Mrs. Beefloaf, joined here by Quernsey, White and Soxy, and Mama Summer. So welcome. We are powered by More Than Dawgs. They are located right at 34th and Shields. If you have not gone there, what's wrong with you? Their breakfast sandwich is to die for. It's so good. So please, definitely check out More Than Dawgs. We're powered here every Sunday home game in the Sunday Soak. First question comes from our friend Aloha Mr. Hand, and it's for Mama Summer. And Aloha Mr. Hand asks, what's it like being married to the brains, heart, soul, and face of the 108?
Well, that's a doozy. And very, very flattering, Aloha Mr. Hand. And I don't know. I think you might have to ask, Mrs. Beefloaf. Just kidding. I mean, obviously, they all put their heart and soul into this, and I do watch my sex summer put his heart and soul into this, and I think watching the person you love put their heart and soul into what they love is really what's amazing, and it's what we all get to watch them do on a regular basis. So I think that's all I can really say is, like, watching them be happy makes us happy, and I know that's a really sappy start to this.
That's okay.
But
absolutely. I agree.
It's only downhill from here.
That's right. That's right.
It was a good way to kick it off. But it really does, like, make your heart swell when you get to watch them do what they love to do.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm starting to cry already. But don't worry, it's just because it's raining. It's just because it's raining out here. And this next question is from Baloney, and he says, favorite date your significant other has taken you on?
Well, okay, we love to go out to eat. I know a lot of these ladies will agree. I can't pick a favorite. It's basically every time we go out to dinner is my favorite date. So,
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I would say less so dates with Sox Machine Josh, but we don't get to go on vacations that often, especially during the season that don't revolve around baseball. So for me, going on vacation and just being able to unplug together is a lot more special.
Wait, a non-baseball vacation?
Well, I know, bro.
It used to happen on the, like, when they do the break, the All-Star break.
It's All-Star breaks and off seasons that I'm allowed to plan vacations, and so when I do, I go all out.
Yeah, for me, it's when we go to concerts. Also, not like a specific date. It's like when we do concerts, it's when we sort of hit our biggest funsies times.
Love it. Yeah, I would say anytime that, Beefloaf and I can drink some wine and have some good conversation with a lovely steak is my favorite. So, absolutely. Okay, next question is from White Sox Sal.
Fuck you, Sal.
Love it. Sal asks, when was the last time each of you wanted to murder your respective husbands and why?
Anyone want to start?
Well, they left for Toronto on Thursday, so I'm guessing we're all going to say Thursday.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, right? No, I mean, we're less than a month away from our wedding, so it's kind of every other day at this point.
Oh, my.
Remember that.
Stresses are high in the Unsquared household.
Yeah.
Quernsey and I got married the same year, so.
Yup.
Yeah.
It is, so it's usually when he doesn't realize it, because when he has too much to drink, he snores very loudly. I'm sure you all can relate. He snores louder than usual. So it's usually when he is dead asleep, but I am wide awake because I can't freaking sleep because of what I'm hearing. I bought earplugs. I have tried nose strips for him. So it's usually like when he's dead asleep, has no idea that I want to murder him, and the couch is not very comfortable. So
and you're like,
yeah.
I could pick up the pillow and nobody would hear.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Secret asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, indeed. Why would I ever want to kill Beef Loaf?
Oh.
All right, next question is...
I know that she did not answer for plausible deniability.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you, White and Soxy. All right, Yumper asks, if you were casting your significant other in a TV/movie role, what role would it be?
So my sock Summer likes this show, and I think that it fits his personality. So you know that show, Bar Rescue?
Yeah.
I think that my sock Summer would play a good John Taffer.
Okay.
Oh man,
All
that's
right.
good.
Nice.
Because he could be like real hardcore, like, this is what you need to do, you suck, like, fix your shit. We all come together for the same reason. I love you. Let's hug.
That is spot on.
He is like John Taffer personality, so I would cast him as John Taffer.
Nice.
I see that. There, when everything shut down for quarantine, I found out that Sox Machine Josh had not seen the TV show Parks and Rec, and I was shocked because for those of you that have seen it, Josh is Ben Wyatt. So I made him sit down and watch it during quarantine, and he was like, "Yep, you are exactly right." Especially the line where Ben Wyatt says, "I don't have time to tell you how wrong you are." And he gets up to leave, and he turns around and comes back and goes, "Actually, it's gonna bother me if I don't." And that is Josh to a T.
I can see that.
Love it.
I don't have a specific part, but I can imagine him, of course, the Star Wars nerd that Teresi is.
Yeah.
Doing something similar to that, and or like the dude in some show that is like the computer nerd, fixing everything, but I'm gonna go Star Wars show somewhere in there. I'm sure it would be like a lifelong dream.
I similarly to your answer, I think Beef Loaf would love to play, Mike D in Rounders. So, someone that is like making his, making a living at playing poker. I think that would be a fun role for him to play, and he would really relish that. So, great
That's a good
answers. Okay, Shankster says, ladies of White Sox Twitter are doing a bank heist. What role are each of you playing? For example, driver, crowd control, goes in the vault, the wild card, etc. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I'm absolutely going to be the driver. If anybody has ever ridden with me, Quarantine's laughing right there because I am the fastest, most aggressive driver anyone's ever met, so I will definitely be the getaway driver.
Nice.
Love that.
Love it.
So you gave me this idea, and of course I love it. I'm going to be like the decoy. I'm going to go in even before it happens, and I'm going to distract some people with opening a bank account or, I
Damsel
don't
in
know.
distress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to distract the manager so that I bring him away from the security vault.
Yeah, love it.
I would probably be a little bit more of like the mastermind / crowd control, like the Cate Blanchett role in Ocean's 8.
Yes.
Where she's like
Love.
waving and getting everybody out of the room, but is secretly also speaking in her ear, like directing
Yes.
traffic. That would be me. for
Love
sure.
it. Love it. Mama Summer.
I'm going to be in there grabbing the cash.
Heck yes.
What was her name in the Ozarks? With the curly blonde hair. I can't remember her name, but I'm in
Julia
there.
Garner's
Yeah,
character.
I was just going to say,
Oh.
I'm like Julia Garner, and I'm like,
I'm in there
yeah.
grabbing that cash, and
Ruth.
then Ruth.
Ruth.
And then when we're back in the car, what am I gonna have?
Snacks.
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 Snacks. Taking a drink like that. I would have that answer.
Question.
So we're gonna go.
Who's the most likely to have snacks in their personal times? Yes, for sure. Mama Summer.
It's Mama Summer because her nickname is also Snacks. So, fun fact.
And she is a snake.
That's true too. Okay, so Pilsen Socks asks, favorite guilty pleasure fast food restaurant?
This is a tough one. I mean, there's so many.
They're not good, but they're so good. It's the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell. And when it went away, I legitimately had no order at Taco Bell, and I was like,
We went away.
a little, yes, for like 2 years.
We're
So they're
uncovering
back.
things here,
They're
folks.
back now. And I was like a little lost ship at sea whenever Josh wanted Taco Bell, and I didn't know what to order. But now they're back, and I'm.
What did you get in the meantime?
It was like I didn't know. I kept trying new things, and it just wasn't for
Oh,
me.
that's so
So
disappointing.
now the pizza's back, and we're fine.
Okay, all is right with the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Summer.
Portillo's.
Mmm.
Portillo's.
Good answer.
I'm a hot dog with everything and a chocolate cake shake.
Oof.
Mm.
Love it.
I agree with Portillo's. We've been going there a lot lately because it's very close. They are just so good in that drive-through.
They are efficient, that's for sure.
I did not grow up here, so I
The world.
can't do White Castle.
The world also.
I can't.
Me neither.
I physically can't survive White Castle.
Yeah.
So
No.
I'm gonna go with
Samesies.
that.
White Castle's not good. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm-
I grew up here.
I-
It's just not good.
I'm an Arby's gal.
Ooh.
It's hard to get Arby's here in the city, so when I'm like driving on a road trip and I see an Arby's,
Treasy will love
You got
that
the
answer.
meat.
I am
You know
yeah,
what?
I want that beef. Give me that beef.
I was about to say, there's a theme here with the big beef.
Give me
the
that.
meats.
Give me that big beef. That's
The
what I'm talking
meats.
about. Okay, so Adam Arby, the alum, says, "What are our favorite White Sox theme nights and least favorite?"
Country night for this country girl.
Is-
I mean, I'm not
is
really
a
a country
favorite?
girl. It's
Is
a
a-
favorite. It's a favorite, and I know I'm in the minority in this crew.
I
I'm not
love
a
it.
country. I grew up.
I love
city,
country
but
music
like,
night.
yeah. Thank you, girl. I love it.
It's just not my style of music, but I respect that people love it. My favorite is 90s night. They're always like pulling some
yes.
just obscure 90s artist to come perform.
Yeah.
Case in
So
point.
fun. It's like a little walk down memory lane of my childhood, and I love it.
Yes.
I know you're gonna agree with me, but Elvis Night is one
Totally.
of my
Oh,
faves.
that's also
That's a
great.
unanimous.
Come on.
Yeah.
Totally, and the reason for me is that I love watching the flying Elvi, whether or not I'm at the game or from my deck.
Yep.
Parachute into the park. I mean, that's, to me, I'm always amazed. Like, are they gonna
fun.
miss it? And they always make it. But I love watching the flying Elvi circle the White Sox stadium drain.
And the, like showgirls that come out after the game.
Nice,
It's
yeah.
so fun.
And everyone who shows up that dresses like Elvis,
Yes.
love it,
Yes.
love it, love it.
Yeah, there's usually some really good costumes. People get into it.
I have a bone to pick about theme nights, though.
Okay.
I
What's
don't
your
think
worst?
that they do enough about theme nights.
Yes.
Okay, so this brings up a good point that we'll cover at another day. But I was talking to our guy Vino yesterday at the game, and he said he wants a theme day/night for every single game.
I would love that.
Love it.
For
Love
example, obviously Star Wars Night would be, it is one of my favorites, and they finally put it on the schedule. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, are we talking about worst?
Worst.
Our
Yes,
least
let's go.
favorite?
The least
Let's go,
favorite,
worst.
yes.
So I don't think they do it anymore. I haven't seen it recently, but I enjoy Italian Heritage Night.
Ooh.
But when I saw the way Southpaw was dressed up with this very appropriative mustache and apron, I don't know, like
no.
I was like, come on now.
Cringe.
Is Southpaw culturally appropriate?
Culturally appropriating my Italian heritage, it was quite upsetting. But other than that, I
Just-
love
just
Italian
Southpaw.
Heritage
I
Night.
can see
Yeah.
that being a little bit.
I know Southpaw, it wasn't your fault.
Right, that's right. I
So
will-
are you, Southpaw?
That's right. And it's Southpaw's birthday. So happy birthday,
Oh,
Southpaw.
happy birthday, Southpaw!
Yes.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Southpaw.
I'm going to go in and say I do not like Halfway to St. Pat's, and I'll tell you why. Because I do not personally look good in Kelly Green. That's why. That's my only reason.
Oh my
I can
God.
forgive you for that. I can forgive you for that.
You can wear a different shade of green.
You can just celebrate it and have a good time.
That's true. Thank you. And I do. But that's the only reason I don't like it.
I'm gonna go in on my least favorite night, not because I didn't think the theme was great, but because I thought the execution was poor.
Mm, what is that?
Here for
It
this.
is house music night, and I love house music. I made my friends go out to a bunch of house music bars when I studied abroad in Europe. Like, I love it. But house music was invented here in Chicago, and like,
Yeah.
y'all couldn't give me some of the like old school house folks. Like, I didn't get Marshall Jefferson. I didn't get Larry Levers. You couldn't give me the godfather of house music, Frankie
White Sox.
Knuckles, on house music night. So for this Pride Month, let's do our Black Queer research
Yes,
and get
come
into
on.
some of the history of house music.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Where they fall down on their theme nights.
Yes. Need a little more DEIB, folks. Let's do it.
Yup.
Okay, and next, Kevin Bell's raggedy ass batting glove. I love that. I love that name. What is the worst part of being partnered with a White Sox Twitter personality?
Okay.
Two
I will go first. So, as someone who deleted their Twitter, with the last ownership change of the platform, and that feels like a really great decision on my part, so I don't have any regrets. Josh still posts photos of us, right, or of our dog, or whatever, and I have no issues with that, but people come up to us, and they're like, oh my gosh, hi, and they will have like a 5-10 minute conversation, and I'm smiling, and I'm chatting with them, and they walk away, and I immediately look at Josh and go, who is that? I have no idea. I'm so sorry because I'm not on Twitter. Who you are?
Tell us who you are.
Thank you. Please introduce yourselves. I would love to be able to remember your name the next time I see you because clearly you know who I am and I feel bad. So please, please, please just tell me whatever you want me to call you and preferably not your Twitter handle because I'll never interact with you on Twitter. I don't have one.
Yeah.
+1 for somebody who has not been on Twitter at all. So, love you all.
Yes, don't be afraid to tell us who you are. We love you. We love you.
Clancy.
I, you know what? I get it, but it's made it fun for me as someone who is sometimes slightly introverted. I know it probably doesn't seem that way, but being comfortable going to the games and seeing everyone, I love it. No complaints. No notes here.
Okay. All right. I think for me, it's that Beefloaf's always on. He is always on his phone, answering tweets, responding to tweets, tweeting.
Okay, so now I just thought of
it. See, it just took real talk here too. I think that's the worst part.
Okay, I will now add
amended answer. Amended answer.
I will amend my answer. Is that Pat? Oh my God! I knew that was going to happen.
That's okay.
Government names.
That's all right.
Beefloaf and Chorizy love when they take selfies or pictures with someone to point at the camera.
Oh my God!
And now, when I take a picture of them, he points at me and I go, "Don't you point at me!"
No, seriously.
I don't mind.
I don't know.
I don't mind the pointing. That's why my Instagram and
This feels like a Pee-wee's Playhouse where someone says the secret word.
Yes, the word of the day. I love it. I love it. Okay, this is a great question because we all have feelings about this, of course, like most of these. Sin City Swindler asks, with the success of the boys promoting the White Sox track jacket,
love it.
Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun. What promo item should the White Sox reach out to the ladies to help promote?
I love this question.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with belt bag. I know they already gave away the belt bag. So
did you mean a fanny pack?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be a fanny pack, but I'm going to go with belt bag. I think
they're the same thing.
Next
what you
season,
call it.
Next season, belt bag right here. Belt bag, fanny pack right here.
Here for it. I know, Kristen, we talked about this earlier. Hair accessories.
Heck yes.
Give me
+1
headband. Give me a scrunchie.
Fascinator.
Ooh, a little derby fascinator. That'd be super cute.
Yep. I love it.
Yep.
I would add like something for the kids. Like I know Southpaw and the Kids Club, they do amazing things for the kids, but maybe something like Mommy and Me or something.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's cute.
Mother's Day, Mommy and Me, or Father's Day, Daddy and Me, something. I love it.
Well, because
That's
Father's
really
Day, they
cute.
always do the Hawaiian shirts, which are adorable.
Yeah, but they're only
the
adult
sizes.
Yeah.
And it's Beggar's Pizza. It's not like it's 21 and over.
Yeah.
Are you having some trouble there?
I am.
I'm not good at that.
I got it.
Just take your towel.
I know. I was like, man, that cork's in there.
Get the towel.
That's in there.
I do a good job. My sex summer.
Oh boy. I saw the wink.
Steamy sitting by the hot tub.
Hopefully
Well,
I'll.
I guess I need a
Stuck in
towel.
there.
You need a towel for this one.
All right.
Oh, the
We might have to
Shandong.
cut this
Yeah.
part out.
The Shandong is giving us issues.
Yep. All right.
We're going to cut this part out.
We're gonna cut this one.
Let's just wait until we...
All right. Yeah.
Hoppa.
Awesome. Thank you.
What would your
No, I said same as White and Soxy. Definitely the the hair accessories. I think we would.
Derby.
We all have great hair. So.
A socks fascinator would be delightful.
Yes, indeed. There you are. There you are.
See if you had a White Sox scrunchie, it'd be.
I know.
Right.
I know, right?
Kept it loose and then I kind of pinned it up.
Here you
Good thing
are.
we're not throwing glass bottles at the basketball.
No, definitely not. So our friend Micah J,
Ooh.
the best Micah, asks, how did you meet your guys? I'm going to go first.
Please.
I met Beef Loaf through my best friend from college. They worked together. So she introduced me to Beef. I have her to thank eternally. So, yeah.
Huh. Thanks, bestie.
Yeah, right? What better best friend, right?
True.
My sex summer was he hired me in college. It was
Scandal,
Yeah.
supervisor, subordinate.
Yes,
Where's
I
my
mean,
jar?
that is quite the fantasy I had. He said he hired hot chicks to be on the stage crew. So there you had it. But it was many, many years later that we started dating. But I had the worst kept crush on campus.
Nice.
In 1998.
Love.
And we knew about this after the fact. Like,
Yeah, right.
Many
We
years
were
later.
there for the.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't get together
First
until
date.
I don't know,
Yeah.
12 years later.
Okay. Josh and I met through a high school friend of mine. So a lot of folks know Sox Machine Josh is a big 49ers fan. So if you're familiar with the 49ers bar in Chicago, it is the Globe Pub up on Irving Park Road.
Yes.
I was with some high school friends around the corner watching the Bears game that was at noon. One of them had checked in on, like, y'all remember Swarm? Yeah, we're going to date ourselves
I did.
there.
Oh.
I did swear.
One of them had checked in on Swarm. Turns out another high school friend of ours was around the corner waiting for the 3 o'clock game, which was the Niners game. We went to the Niners bar around the corner to go watch the game with her afterward, and she introduced us to a number of her 49ers friends that she watched the game with every week, and one of them happened to be Josh.
I
Love it. And the rest is history. Queernsy.
Okay,
How'd you meet
so
Chorizo?
mutual friends again, very similar story.
Yeah.
So a big birthday trip in Dominican Republic, and he became a vacation that a couple of us were here for. He became a vacation boyfriend, and then it turned into long distance boyfriend. And then,
It was shocking on this trip. It was just shocking that they were hooking up, but I loved it. I was there for it.
I wish I was there for it.
Dang! Me too. I wasn't even there. Ooh.
It was very nice, and then and then it turned into long distance, and then I moved to Chicago. So, and the rest is history.
And one of the first people that Queernsy met, fun fact, that took her out was me. 'Cause I was like,
Now the rest is
yeah, I was like, I'll be damned if this girl rolls up in here before I meet her and check her out and make sure she's okay
She had to be
for my
vetted
brother.
by the future sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Clearly, she passed the test with flying colors. Socks Machine Josh asks, where do y'all want to go on the next 108ing road trip?
So I have feelings.
Good question.
Because he's
I have feelings.
He
I
loves to crowdsource.
Of course I have feelings for Sox Machine Josh.
Well, right, but
But-
say more on this topic.
So I love that we do road watches every year for the Sox, but let's get creative. Why does it just have to be to watch the White Sox? Why isn't it not to go watch the White Sox players? What's coming up next year? The Paris Olympics.
Oh,
What?
Let's go watch some White Sox players play
Yes, please.
overseas and I'll give you guys this one for free, one of Sox Machine Josh's favorite cities.
That is a big ask right there, and I'm here for it.
I am also here for
That's
it.
a plane trip, not just a road trip.
I mean, I'll drive that road until I hop that plane and sail off to
Listen,
Paris.
I have a road trip. I love
I
it.
like that.
I'm not
Let's
good at
hear it.
playing
The
with different
Savannah
Yeah.
Banana.
Yes! Yes, I want to see the
We're going
bananas.
this summer. He bought me
Nice.
tickets for my birthday, and I'm so excited.
Oh my god! Okay, well,
Nice.
it needs to be a group trip. You can still
Yes,
go, but
yes,
we also need...
Queernsy.
So I'm going off the FOMO that I'm feeling from the guys being in Toronto, and I'm
Oh,
gonna say
yes.
now that you have gone to Toronto, the guys, I'm speaking to this whole group, and seen all the good places, I think it's time for all of us to go back. I'm ready.
Yes, let's go. I've
Heck
been to
yes.
Toronto since high school, so let's do it.
I've never been.
Been there.
Never
I would
been.
love.
Love to go. I'm going to choose Denver. I've got friends in Denver. I love Denver as a city. And I love Denver. I love Colorado in the summer. Great hiking, great weather. So bring me, like if they're playing the Rockies, let's go to Denver.
Yes, I can also, if
please.
The Olympics are a little too much of a pipe dream, I will also put in a shameless plug for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, so we can all go back to Disneyland.
Oh! Okay, yes. I like that one too. I like that too. Disneyland, very fun.
That might be a family trip.
Very fun. And speaking of another husband that asked a question, Beefloaf asks.
Boo.
Which one of the husbands is the biggest diva?
I feel like he asked this question because he expects to be the
He wanted it to be him.
Yeah. I mean, is he concerned?
He's so diva, he wants it to be him.
So, Querty, is Beefloaf your answer for diva?
Yes.
Is he concerned? Is my one.
Right.
right.
Is he concerned he's going to be dethroned from
Thank
divahood?
you. That's what I'm.
Or is he concerned that he's the king of divahood? I don't know.
That's and he might be dethroned. I don't know.
My opinion.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a swig.
Oh. We're going to hear it here first.
Is that they all have their own divahood, except Teresi.
That's fair.
That's
fair, honestly.
And my sex summer is not because I love Teresi more. It's because he's not a diva.
I'll put in the diva plug for Socks Machine Josh. So we are not allowed to go on long vacations during baseball season because he doesn't trust anybody to do the podcast for him. Because he is very much a diva of like, it has to be produced exactly this way. It has to be produced to my standards. And also, I've broken him a little bit. So for those that don't know, I travel a lot for work. So now this man cannot travel without lounge access.
Bougie.
He cannot travel without
That's
TSA pre-check. His pre-check is coming up for expiration, and I'm now like, okay,
He's rising.
I'm now like, babe, you gotta get global entry because I don't want to wait for you when we go through customs coming back from like foreign countries.
Yep.
So I've created that monster,
You've risen
and
the
I acknowledge it.
Okay, he's risen.
Many checks there.
But he also knows it.
Yeah.
He also knows it. He knows he's bougie in that way, so he acknowledges it. And but I've created that monster. And
well, and he's also Bridezilla right now. Groomzilla right now. Heading into the
Groomzilla?
He's not. He's very. So I wanted to elope. He was like, no, we have to do this, and he tried to be like, we have to do this for your mom.
Always for the parents, right?
Yes, totally.
So there was a few things we had to talk about at the ledge about. One was fireworks in the venue.
And
it specifically said in the venue.
Pyrotechnics.
No, like any sort of pyrotechnics. And it specifically said in the contract, no fireworks. And I looked him dead in the eye as I signed it and was like, oh no.
Is this why July 4th is happening?
Fireworks.
A little bit.
I will say that everyone also expects me to answer Beefloaf. But given that one, Socks Machine Josh is rising up there, but Socks Machine Josh gave me the idea for my answer when he was the guest on the hot seat.
Oh.
And it's my sock summer. Because he has to be petty about the chicken that's served in the hot honey fries.
Is that your house?
No.
Wait,
this was at the game. He was introduced to the executive chef.
Oh no.
And
that's right.
And
wait, what?
Yep. Oh boy, we're revealing things that Mama Summer didn't know. And he immediately said to the executive chef, "The hot honey chicken is not up to par. The chicken is old. It is not
In
good."
his defense, he's not the only one that thinks that.
Oh!
Was this on the day where he was supposed to get feedback?
Nope. You just being introduced.
This was like
just
a separate
being
day.
introduced. Not the white. Nope.
And it was like the chicken.
I love the horror, the shock and horror.
It's so nice to meet
Many
you.
diva
It was
stories.
like,
Yes.
So listen, man, the chicken.
Yeah. Okay, so I digress.
Okay.
So,
Moving on.
So
I love your authenticity, babe.
So,
I
yeah.
really do. That's why part of the reason I love you so much.
everyone's got a little diva.
Yep.
But Dreezy is, I think, what we're trying to say here.
Yes.
Is like the least, like there's like no.
Oh,
We
yes.
didn't come up with an example. So.
I said he can be an a-hole about things, but he's not a diva. That's what I said about Dreezy. But Sammy Davis Jr. 5K asks, will there be any discussion on the Vanderpump Rules reunion?
Oh, okay, listen.
We got thoughts.
Sammy Davis, thank you so much for your question. So for those that haven't been keeping up, and to be fair, I had not either, but some of my very close friends were just going back and forth in the group chat, so I had to sit down and watch the reunion and educate myself.
Oh my
so I'm going to
goodness.
educate.
You gotta be a part of it.
That's right. I'm going to educate the children.
Can't
So,
beat them, join them.
For those that are unaware, there are two Toms in the Vanderpump show. There is Tom Sandoval, aka Scandoval, and there's Tom Schwartz. Tom Scandoval was dating Ariana for 9 years. Ariana's best friend, her name is Raquel, aka Rachel. Rachel is her government name. She just goes by Raquel in the show.
Oh my god.
Fancier that way.
Right. Tom was
Don't try to
feeling
church it
like
up, Rachel.
the magic is gone in the relationship between him and Ariana. So he decides, you know what? I'm gonna spice things up. I'm gonna sleep with her best friend, Rachel.
Oh.
They all work together.
Yes, they all work together. So the news broke in like the season finale about the whole Scandoval thing, and then the other Tom
They
Schwartz.
were gonna stop filming, and they kept filming.
Correct. So the other Tom Schwartz, knew about it, but didn't tell anybody because the two Toms are in business together.
And bro code.
Right. I mean, honestly,
yeah.
like, your bro code's a little broken. I'm sorry. So, but it was mostly like, I don't want to ruin our business. Bro, too late. Now the whole world knows about it, and
and
your business
business
is down, right? So we get into the reunion, right? And Scandoval and Rachel now get to confront Ariana. Of course, everybody's on Ariana's side. Like, you cheated on your girlfriend of 9 years, and like, everybody in the cast has cheated like at least once over like 10 seasons of the show. But
These
like,
people are like late 20s, early 30s.
yeah, I would say like the oldest ones are like my age, and I'm mid-30s, right?
I know you all can't see this, but we're getting rained on pretty
Oh, it's
heavily.
wonderful. It's very
And
cooling.
Luckily, this is nice and warm here.
So there was a lot of exchange. I'm not a clinical psychologist. I can't diagnose these people, but if I had to put a pin in it, it would be that Rachel is like, she's clearly a sociopath. Like, there were people sobbing on stage, being like, I trusted you, I cried in your arms, and you slept with my man. And she was just like, I guess I should have sent her like a written apology or something.
Wow.
Like, just completely stone face.
Dodge
In the
wow.
face
Yeah.
of people that you claimed to care about, in the face of like hurt that you caused, and you just felt no guilt, no remorse. And then you have Tom, who's like trying to play the victim.
Yeah.
He is trying to be like, well, I did this because you weren't giving me what I needed from the relationship.
no,
and like just
no.
full on classic narcissism. So, I mean, I guess you have to be a little narcissistic to be in reality
Sure.
television, but like, those people just
Sure.
need help. And yeah, I mean, it was a great reality television show. I just sat and like drank wine and thought, wow, my life is not that shitty. And I felt good
Nice.
about myself.
Mama Summer, anything to
now
add?
you're
No, that's good.
Now you're all caught up.
And
We have no idea.
And Quersy and I are like, what? No.
No clue.
But also,
and then
also Father Zoe knows about this and wants to talk more about it, so definitely
Come see us.
get in touch with Father Zoe if
Yeah,
you want more, because he has thoughts. He has
Yeah.
thoughts.
And also Sandoval's a liar about.
And now you're
But
all
they're all
caught
making a lot of money.
Now you're all caught up. I love it.
That's all.
My girl, Zombie Jackie.
Yeah.
I love her. She asks, do you ever wish you could just sit and watch a goddamn game
Ooh, chub.
Yes, girl.
instead of hosting all of us crazies?
Chub.
Yes, girl.
I feel like Mama Summer is passionate about it.
Yes, please start.
Yes.
Please start.
Girl. I started the top of this lovely hot tub thing by saying I am happy and love my husband for the happiness that this situation in White Sox Twitter brings him, right? I want to be fair
Yeah.
about that.
Okay.
However, we had a very serious and heated discussion earlier this season that I said, like, we started our relationship with a White Sox game, and our relationship continued with other drunken.
And it was anonymous.
And it was a very, very, very accurate, Quernsey. It was anonymous. And even when we started going to games with you and your husbands or significant others, like, it was anonymous and fun, and even Biggins and whatever the other one's name
Slumpbuster.
is. Slumpbuster.
Slumpbuster.
All of that was anonymous and fun, and like, I appreciate everything else that they're going through, but it is no longer anonymous. I love that word. It is no longer anonymous. In the games, I cannot sit there. The game about the wave, like Jacob and I were sitting there and recording that and laughing, and it was fun. Thank you. It was being recorded, and it was fun, and we were laughing, right? Like, nobody else was there, maybe.
You didn't know that your world would change.
Little did you know.
Little did I fucking know, right? So, like, I enjoy, but he turns it on. I think you said that earlier.
He's the mayor.
He turns it on, right? So, no. And we can't go and just enjoy a baseball game.
Yeah.
For those of you that know Sox Machine Josh and have been in the one-way, you know he's incredibly passionate about the team. So much so that he can't help himself. He has to yell at the players. And so I don't think that there's a game that's gone by, especially within the last couple of seasons, that I haven't been able to sit next to the man and just watch a game in, like, relative silence or, like, cheering when we're supposed to cheer, because he now has the reputation of, well, there goes Josh. Like,
and Josh is done. Sox Machine Josh is done.
Oh,
no. He is, like,
that's
genuinely angry at what is going on.
But did he act like that before?
Oh, yeah.
So that is
no notes. Perfect. No notes. I love you all, though. I love you.
Yeah,
I love when you come over. I love it.
Yeah, seriously, with the lackluster performance.
It has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the rest of everyone.
Right.
It is
I want
the
to just
behavior.
respond to the direct question.
Yes.
Yes.
And I will say that with the lackluster performance by the Sox, or the inconsistent performance, you all coming up and saying hi and being there and cheering.
That's the bright spot.
And
Y'all don't make me sound like an asshole.
No. We're not. No, you don't know. You said what you said. No. No. But
Hey, I just want to be clear. I love my husband, and I want to spend more time with him. But he loves you all. And
oh boy,
baseball.
even more.
The mayor.
No,
the mayor.
He is the mayor.
He is the
Yes.
mayor of White Sox.
So I'd already mentioned our guy Vino that works with the Sox.
Vino.
We love you, Vino.
So
He's
Vino,
so sweet.
Free Gypsy Rose, follow if you can.
For sure,
but
Free
he
Gypsy Rose,
says, F, marry, kill. Pedro Gafal, Luis Robert Jr., Dylan Cease. Let's go. Let's. Who's passionate about this?
I can't kill off anybody.
Oh,
Of course you
my
can.
Well, then
goodness.
I'll start.
Of course.
Guy,
Then I'll start. Okay.
White Soxy.
Passing it off.
Easy start. Why couldn't Dylan Cease go to Toronto last year? Because he wasn't vaccinated. Easy kill.
Yep.
I don't know much about Pedro Grifal, but he seems to treat his wife very well. So I would marry him.
Mary.
Also, I mean, he's a little bit older than I am, so like maybe this is an Anna Nicole Smith situation. I don't know. But fuck, easy. I need to know how Luis Robert got the La Pantera nickname. Is it for play or is it for play? You know what I'm saying? Great question. Thank you.
+1.
Also +1 to all of what White and
Plus
Soxy said.
100.
Okay,
You
moving
said no.
on.
All right,
Moving on.
moving on.
I'm not gonna murk nobody.
All right.
Okay.
Ken W asks, what is your favorite Chicago restaurant that the boys don't take you to enough?
Ooh.
Okay, I know this is going to be a lot of you with the same answer, but Franco is in Bridgeport.
Yes!
Come on, we need to go weekly. I want to go on a weekly basis.
Hey,
Some people are already on.
Can we just
Yes.
make a weekly
Yes,
date?
please.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So-
like every Monday night after the Ajou.
Well, don't
type
tell
of thing.
everybody.
Josh is yeah, it's not a very big place.
Yeah.
So Josh is gonna laugh at that answer because my maid of honor and I have taken up to like that being our spot post running wedding errands. So we're there like 2 times a week now, and he's gonna be like, "You
I'm
wanna
jealous.
Go 3?
I know.
And I'm gonna
Yes.
be like,
Yes,
Yeah.
because that is like our local Italian spot.
Yes.
We love you,
For it.
Franco's.
And yes, we love you, Franco's. If you want to
Let's get
sponsor,
them to be a sponsor.
let us.
Yes. Franco
You
sponsorship.
can sponsor the ladies version.
Yes.
You can do whatever they want. But like, I have a goal, and that is we're gonna live in Bridgeport for a long time, and so I need a place where I'm gonna be a regular, and that is it. That is
Yes.
my selection. The bar staff knows our name now.
Oh my God,
We
I love
met. There's a woman in the White Sox purchasing department. Her name is Tracy. We call her Auntie Tracy now because we see her at the bar all the time. So Tracy, if you're watching, Brittany and I love you very much. And I am 100% down to go into Franco's as much as anybody wants to take me.
Love, same.
Samesies.
Orange whips.
My
Orange
own-
whips.
Yes,
Orange whips. Orange whips.
I would just like my sex summer to like to go out to eat a little bit more. To go out to eat on
Sex
dates.
summer. What are you doing?
Yeah, what's your
He
problem?
likes to eat at home more.
What's your problem, buddy?
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Indeed.
Bro.
All right, so this question was asked by two different people. So the real Scott Thorson and Father Sean
Okay.
asked drink of choice for the ladies of the 108.
some more bubbly, please.
Yeah!
This is
Heck
definitely
yes.
one of our
Yes.
choices.
I think bubbly would be universal.
That is, yeah. There's not a. I don't know very many women that are like, nah, thanks.
Yeah.
Any
That's
sort
awesome.
of wine with bubbles in it just makes you feel fancy.
I love a pink drink.
True.
Clearly,
She does.
everywhere I go, it ends up being the order turns out to be a pink drink. And even at the Sox Stadium, I can get a pink lemonade and vodka down in the craft cave, and it's delicious.
I got one yesterday.
Love that.
It's amazing.
So
yes,
good.
amazing.
That makes
Yes.
Vodka pink drink.
I'm a big gin girl, but if I had to pick a favorite, like the way it's served, it's probably a dirty martini. Dirtier the better.
Do you love it when it's spilled down your back, though? That's
Questionable. It's a little chilly.
little chilly. Inside joke there. But yes, and I would go similarly with the bubbly, but wine. I love wine. I love chilled
beef.
Yeah,
Red
like
wine.
chilled wine in the summer. I love red wine all throughout the winter, the fall and winter, and most of the spring, of course. We live in Chicago.
We're a big rosé drinker.
Yes.
Franco's right now.
Yes.
At
Franco's rosé.
I concur. Pink drink.
Pink drink. Pink drink. And our final question
Question.
of the show, and of course, as you know, it's gonna be Billy Wires. And if you could change one physical attribute about your husband's,
Okay.
what would it be? And he gives examples, so I want to read these examples.
I remember now.
For example, butt, height, weight, intelligence, man part size, etc.
Why are you doing this to us,
So I
Billy?
don't feel
Billy
like
Wires?
intelligence is
Oh no,
very-
she's coming close.
more
for this answer.
tattoos.
Oh,
More tattoos.
So if anybody would like to contribute to the My Sox Summer Tattoo Fund
Yes.
Tattoo
for Mama
fund.
Summer, please contribute to
I think
don't know,
he's
is it
a
the Venmo,
like no
Patreon?
go on
Yeah.
more tattoos. He's a no go on more tattoos.
Okay,
Okay.
So
yours.
I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave.
Oh, I love it.
Sock Machine Josh is a great bet, in case anyone was wondering. But
Can we check it out?
I'm
sure, absolutely.
I don't quite remember.
He has really good eyelashes to the point where they are better than mine, and I'm upset about it. So I wish his eyelashes were not that great. One time he did let me like curl them and put mascara on them. Sorry. And I literally had to walk away because I was so mad that they looked so good.
Okay, I'm gonna piggyback off that because Chorizi's Juicy Double is way hotter than mine, and sometimes I wish it was not so juicy, so that people wouldn't stare so often.
Wow. Okay.
You know what?
Yes.
trying to grab his
I've never checked, but now I feel like I
And okay, do we have permission to
Oh dang! Permission to look?
Yes, permission.
Okay.
Excellent. Permission granted. Perfect. We'll trade. We'll trade glances.
I love trade glances. I would say Beefloaf's feet. They're he wears a size 15 shoe. It's very hard to find shoes.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Slay.
So upset.
Liv's gonna love that.
So
Slay,
upset.
girl.
Rumors may or may not be true. You can't confirm or deny. But anyway, the size 15 shoe, it's hard. One, it's hard to find shoes to fit him, and two, it really, when we're trying to pack a carry-on, cannot. I can get 3 shoes to his one.
Sorry,
so,
buddy, you're going barefoot.
Yeah, I'm like,
you
we gotta
better
have
wear a
separate. We usually have separate carry-ons because I gotta have my 3 or 4 shoes. He can have 1 shoe packed. So
Yep. Deal.
You get to pack a single shoe.
Deal.
single shoe.
Just one. The shoes you got on your feet, that's it.
Indeed. So there were a ton of questions. We had over 40 questions that you all asked. And I know usually the guys do 12 to 15 questions. We did 18 today. So sorry, guys. Not sorry. It's our show. But we will be following up with many of the other questions. So stay tuned for more. We're not doing another soak, but we're going to do another format to answer some of these other questions because they were great. Thank you all.
Yes.
Go White Sox. Hopefully
Cheers.
they get this one in. Cheers.
Yes.